Hello subscribers and my dear shareholders. Today I am giving to you all biology questions in class 12th. Okay, all chapters questions, important questions I selected and I am giving to you in one video all biology question. So let us start the question. Okay, so I am telling you that I complete all the chapter 16 questions, but I usually found that every year some chapters has to be deleted by the CBSE. Then the chapter those who are deleted by the CBSE in the syllabus year to year, you can remove them. But because of I have to complete the full biology questions, that's why I contain all 16 chapters important questions. Okay, तो मैंने तो 16 चैप्टर्स के ही सारे क्वेश्चन इकट्ठे किए हैं. वो बात अलग है कि कोई चैप्टर सीबीएसई ने डिलीट कर दिया हो. ओके, नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट. डिफाइन सेल स्पैन. चैप्टर 1, डिफाइन सेल स्पैन एंड मेंशन the lifespan of crow, parrot, butterfly, tortoise and mayfly. Now question number 2, define reproduction and distinguish between sexual and asexual reproduction. Okay, now question number 3, write down the advantage and disadvantage of sexual reproduction. Also advantage and disadvantage of asexual reproduction. Next question, draw a diagram of Chlamydomonas, zoospore, conidia of penicillin and sponge gamule. Now next question, what are vegetative propagule and give the example of runner, sucker, offset, tuber and bulbil rhizome. Distinguish between Eustrus cycle and menstruous cycle. Now question number 7, distinguish between haploid and diploid cells with example. Question number 8, distinguish between homogametes and heterogametes. Question number 9, distinguish between monoecious and dioecious with example. Question number 10, distinguish between external and internal fertilization with example. Question number 11, distinguish between oviparous and viviparous. Now question number 12, what are pre-fertilization event and post-fertilization event in plant. बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है ये, प्री फर्टिलाइजेशन एंड पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट इन प्लांट. नाउ लेसन 2, draw the LS of flower, mention the function of its each floral part. Now question number 2, what is the meaning of diathecious anther. Now question number 3, draw the TS of mature anther and function of its layer. Question number 4, explain the microsporogenesis with diagram. एग्जाम में बहुत आता है. draw a label diagram of pollen grain. Now question number 6, draw a diagram of monocarpellary, multicarpellary and syncarpous pistil. Now question number 7, draw a diagram of anatropous ovule. Now question number 8, explain microsporogenesis with diagram. Question number 9, draw a diagram of mature embryo sac. Question number 10, write the importance of sporopollenin in anther. Now question number 11, distinguish between self and cross pollination. Question number 12, write down the function of filiform apparatus. Question number 13, distinguish between chasmogamous and clistogamous flower. Question number 14, distinguish between jantinogamy and xenogamy. Question number 15, write the characteristics of wind, insect, water pollinated flower. Question number 16, what is pollen pistil interaction? Explain this process. Question number 17, what is self incapability and how it can be removed. Question number 18, distinguish between homogamy and dioicy. Question number 19, how artificial hybridization process is applied in plant. Question number 20, explain double fertilization and its end product in plant. Question number 21, explain Development of dicot embryo with diagram. Question number 22. Draw a diagram of typical dicot embryo. Now question number 23. Draw the LS of embryo of grass. 24. Write down the covering of plumule and radicule in a monocot. Seed. What is seed and distinguish between albuminous and non-albuminous seeds with example. Question number 20. Grass family cotyledon is scatellum. Question number 27. Define perisperm, pericarp, hypocotyle, epicotyle and scatellum. Question number 28. Define fruit and distinguish true fruit, false fruit. Question number 29. Why apple is called false fruit. Question number 30. What is parthenocarpy and how it can be apply in fruit. Give example. Question number 31. Write brief about apomixis and polyembryony. Question number 32. What is dormancy and how it can be break down. अब हम आते हैं चैप्टर लेसन 3 पर. ड्रॉ ए मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम एंड मेंशन द फंक्शन ऑफ मेल accessory gland, testes, penis and urethra. Draw the TS of testes and mention the pathway of sperm. Question number 3. Explain spermatogenesis with diagram. Question number 4. Draw a diagram of sperm and ovum. Question number 5. Draw a diagram of female reproductive system and write down the function of ovary, fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, vagina. Question number 6. Draw the TS of ovary and distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary follicle. Question number 7. Explain oogenesis with diagram. Question number 8. What is menstruation? Explain its phase with diagram. Question number 9. Explain physiology of fertilization. और इस क्वेश्चन को दूसरे तरीके से भी पूछ सकते हैं. Why egg cell is fertilized only by single sperm. Question number 10. What is implantation? Explain embryonic development with diagram. बहुत आता है NCERT का क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है, ये बुक में डायग्राम बनाना है सबका. इम्प्लांटेशन फैलोपियन ट्यूब में और यूटीरियस तक, मोरुला, ब्लास्टोला, गैस्टोला. क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. राइट डाउन द फंक्शन ऑफ प्लेसेंटा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर organ by ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm and gestation change. Question number 13. What is parturition and fetal ejection reflexes? Question number 14. What is lactation and draw the sectional view of mammary gland. Question number 15. What distinguish between spermiation and spermiogenesis. Question number 16. Is hymen sign of virginity? Explain. Question number 17. Draw the human fetus and write down the function of fetal membrane. Question number 18. What is menarche, fertility period and menopause. Now chapter 4. Define reproductive health according to WHO. Question number 2. In which year family planning and MTP is legalized by government? Question number 3. What is the function of RCH and expand IMR MMR? Question number 4. What is amniocentesis and give its positive and negative aspects? Question number 5. Write the name of contraceptive pills prepared by CDRI. Question number 6. What are the contraceptive methods? Mention the type with example. How IUCD and copper T works. Question number 8. Explain vasectomy and tubectomy with diagram. What is MTP and mention the condition in which it is applied. Question number 10. What is STD? Mention bacterial, viral and fungal and protozoal STD. Question number 11. What is infertility and its type, cause in male and female. Question number 12. What is IVF and explain about art like ZIFT, ZIFT, GIFT, GIFT, ICSI, 4 number AI और नंबर 5 IUT. बहुत आता है एग्जाम में ये क्वेश्चन. Now chapter 5. Define heredity and variation. Question number 2. Write brief about father of genetics. Question number 3. Explain Mendelism with expression. Question number 4. Distinguish between dominant and recessive character. Next question. Distinguish between homozygous and heterozygous. Give example. Write the objections of Mendelian law with example. Question number 6. What is multiple allelism and how human blood group inheritance takes place? Question number 7. Is there any possibility to produce O blood group by A and B blood group parent? Question number 8. What is sex determination? How does it takes place in human, Drosophila, cockroach, roundworm, fish, reptile, bird, moth and butterfly? Question number 9. Why T.H. Morgan is called father of modern genetics? Question number 10. Explain chromosomal theory of inheritance with diagram. Question number 11. Define linkage, crossing over, recombination and its importance. Question number 12. What is mutation and explain the mutation theory? Question number 13. Distinguish between point mutation and frame shift mutation. Question number 14. Distinguish between chromosomal and Mendelian disorders with example. Question number 15. Distinguish between test cross, back cross with expression. Question number 16. Define pedigree analysis with the symbol. Question number 17. What are autosomal and heterosomal chromosomal disorder with their genotype and characters? Write brief about the following Mendelian disorder with cause. Number 1 PKU, number 2 albinism, number 3 AKU, number 4 hemophilia, number 5 sickle cell anemia. Okay, now chapter 6. Distinguish between nucleosome and nucleoid. Next question. Draw a diagram of nucleosome molecule. Next, write down the component of DNA and their linkage. Question number 4. Draw a polynucleotide chain of DNA. Question number 5. Explain the double helix model of DNA. Question number 6. Distinguish between heterochromatin and euchromatin. Question number 17. Distinguish between DNA and RNA. Question number 18. Explain the Chargaff. Next question. Explain Griffith experiment or transforming principle. Next question. Mention the component of RNA. Next question. Draw the structure of tRNA molecule. Next question. Explain Hershey and Chase experiment. Very important. What is DNA replication? Mention the enzyme involved in it and draw a replicating fork with direction. Question number 13. Explain Michelson and Stahel experiment of DNA replication with diagram. Question number 14. What is central dogma and explain the transcription and translation process. Question number 15. What is reverse transcription? Question number 16. What is genetic code and mention the universal, unambiguous, initiating and terminating codon. Question number 17. What is lac operon? Explain the process with diagram. बहुत ही important question है. Question number 18. What is HGP? Mention its goal, feature and why it is called mega project. Question number 19. What is Chargaff rule and percentage? The nitrogenous base is calculated if the cytosine is 20% in DNA. Next question. What is DNA fingerprinting? Explain with the help of diagram and how it is helpful in catching the minerals, catching the criminals. ये कैसे criminals को पकड़ने में मदद करती है. Now chapter evolution. Define evolution and prove it with the help of evidences. Number 1 connecting link, number 2 vestigial organ, number 3 bifossil, number 4 bihomologous organ, next bianalogous organ and biembryological evidences. Now write a brief about AI operant theory of chemical evolution. Now explain Stanley Miller experiment with the diagram. Explain Darwinism. Next question. Explain Lamarckism. Next question. What is speciation? Mention its type. Next question, explain Hardy-Weinberg principle and derive it p square plus q square plus 2pq is equal to 1 with the founder effect. Next question, what is adaptive radiation? Explain with the help of example. Next question, explain the natural selection with its takes place by making diagram. Next question, illustrate the evolutionary time scale with example. Next question, illustrate the human evolution with their ancestral features. Now chapter 8, define health according to WHO. Next question, mention the factor by which health is affected. Next question, mention the different types of disease with example. Next question, what is disease? Mention their different cause. Next question, distinguish between acute and chronic disease. Next question, draw the life cycle of Plasmodium vivax with its example. with explain it. बहुत ही important question है. What is immunity? And write down the type of innate and acquired immunity. Next question, draw the antibody molecule. Mention its type. कितने टाइप की एंटीबॉडी होती हैं. What is vaccination? Write the name of vaccine during the immunization process. Next question, write down the cause of allergy and its treatment. Next question, write brief about primary and secondary lymphoid organs with example. Next question, what is malt and interferon? Next question, draw a diagram of HIV virus and write down the characteristics of AIDS and prevention. Next question, why HIV virus is known as retrovirus? Next question, write down the type of cancer treatment. Next question, what is the drug abuse and its addiction? Next question, write the name of 4 drug abused plant and their resources like as LSD, number 2 hemp, number 3 opioids, number 4 cannabinoids. Question number 18, what is alcoholism and use its harmful effect of alcohol? Question number 19, what is withdrawal syndrome and their characteristics? Question number 20, how addiction can be prevented and controlled? Now lesson 9, define animal husbandry. Write down the Indian and exotic breed of cow, hen and honey bee. Mention the precaution during the setup of dairy farm management. Question number 3, define poultry and distinguish between broiler and layer. Question number 4, mention their feeding and their care. Next question, what is animal breeding and distinguish between inbreeding and outbreeding. Next question, what is outbreeding and briefly discuss its type. Outcrossing and crossbreeding and inter-specific hybridization. Next question, what is MOET and how it is applied in cattle and its significance. बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, गुड क्वेश्चन. What is apiculture? Mention the precaution during its management. Next question, what are the products of agriculture? Apiculture. Next question, define fishery and mention its type and distinguish them with the suitable example of freshwater marine fish. Next question, what is plant breeding and mention their setup, mention their step by which it is applied. Next question, write brief about Norman E. Borlaug and mention the semi-dwarf variety of wheat rice in India and Philippines and Taiwan also. Distinguish between North Indian and South Indian sugarcane with their scientific name and the characteristics feature. Next question, write the disease resisting variety of crop wheat, brassica, chili, cow and pea. Now lesson 10, write a scientific name of East Write the scientific name of yeast and how it is helpful in formation of beverages and bakery. Next question, what is lab and its importance for human body? Next question, distinguish between archaebacteria and eubacteria with example. Next question, mention the different shapes of the bacteria and who discovered the bacteria. Next question, what is toddy and how it is prepared? Next question, how the Roquefort cheese and Swiss cheese are prepared. Next question, mention the name of their microbes and how they are different to each other. इस क्वेश्चन में ये बताना है कि रॉकफोर्ट चीज़ और स्विस चीज़ जो है दोनों एक दूसरे से डिफरेंट कैसे हैं और जो हैं उनके माइक्रोब क्या क्या हैं जिनकी मदद से ये बनते हैं, दोनों टाइप के पनीर. How antibiotics are prepared. Next question, how these organic acids are formed and mention their microbe. Number 1 citric acid, number 2 acetic acid, number 3 butyric acid, number 4 lactic acid, number 5 ethanol. Next question, write the importance of following enzyme. बताना है इन एंजाइम की इंपॉर्टेंस. लाइपेज, प्रोटीएज, पैक्टिनेज एंड स्ट्रेप्टोकाइनेज. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, राइट द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ फॉलोइंग बायोएक्टिव मॉलिक्यूल. बहुत आता है क्वेश्चन जिसमें नंबर 1 है साइक्लोस्पोरिन और नंबर 2 स्टैटिन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज सीवेज एंड इट्स ट्रीटमेंट, एक्सप्लेन दिस प्रोसेस विद डायग्राम. क्वेश्चन नंबर 13, व्हाट इज बीओडी एंड इट्स scale of fresh water and dirty water. Next question, what is activated slug. Next question, explain the process of production of biogas with diagram. Next question, biogas plant with diagram. Next question, how BT act as a biocontrol agent in BT cotton plant. Next question, write the scientific name of baculovirus and its importance. Next question, how microbes act as a biofertilizer. Next question, what is fermentators, explain the process of fermentation with reaction. Now chapter 11, define biotechnology according to EFV. Next question, mention the scope of biotechnology. Next question, write down the function of GEAC and EFV. Next question, what is plasmid and mention its type with function. Next question, what are the palindromic words and give example of palindromic gene. Next question, what is GMO and how they are useful. Next question, mention the tool of DNA recombinant technology. Next question, what is the restriction enzyme and its nature and their type. Question number 9, how will you cure a genetic disorder with the help of biotechnology. नेक्स्ट और इस क्वेश्चन को इस तरीके से पूछते हैं, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, मेंशन द स्टेप्स ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, जिसमें 9 स्टेप्स हैं उनको बताना है सीरीज वाइज. एक्सप्लेन द PCR एंड इट्स सिग्निफिकेंस. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज इल्यूशन, इलेक्ट्रोफोरोसिस, जीन गन, माइक्रो इंजेक्शन, downstream processing. Next question, what is bioreactor, mention their type with diagram and importance. Next question, what is the vector DNA, foreign DNA, restriction site and sticky end. Next question, explain the DNA recombinant with diagram. Draw a diagram of cloning vector PVR322 and mention the function of ORI selectable marker and cloning site with their color. What is insertional inactivation? Next question, write brief about stem cell therapy and write brief about cloning. Now chapter 12, how biotechnology is helpful in controlling tobacco plant by platyhelminthic worm. How BT cotton is helpful in controlling the pest and mention its type with diagram and controlling worm. Question number 3, how biotechnology prepared proinsulin to insulin, explain it with diagram. बहुत आता है क्वेश्चन, what is SCID और ADA deficiency case study. Next question, what is gene therapy and how it is helpful in ADA case. Next question, what is molecular diagnosis and give it example. Next question, why we made rosy cow and its biotechnological importance. Write down the use of alpha 1 antitrypsin enzyme. Next question, what are the ethical issue. Next question, write brief about a biopiracy and patent rule. Now chapter 13, what is biosphere, mention its type. Next question, mention the biome distribution on earth with temperature and rain availability. Next question, mention the major abiotic factor concerned with biome. Next question, distinguish between eurythermal and stenothermal. Next question, urohaline and stenohaline, diurnal and nocturnal. Next question number 5, response abiotic factor concerning with conformers, regulators and partial regulator. Question number 6, distinguish between conformer and regulator. Question number 7, mention the adaptation of polar bear, kangaroo rat, xerophytic plant, adaptation in bacteria, hill pupil adaptation, adaptation in aquatic plants. Next question, what is Allen rule. Next question, mention the different types of age pyramid of human population with diagram. Next question, write down the reaction of population growth and its concerning factor. Next question, draw the S-shaped growth curve with its formula. Next question, draw the J-shaped growth curve with its formula. Next question, distinguish between J-shaped and S-shaped growth curve. Next question, give one example of population interaction like mutualism, competition, predation, parasitism, commensalism and ammensellism. Next question, question 15, what is Gauss competitive exclusive principle. Next question, what is brood parasitism. Next question, distinguish between population size and population density. Next question, distinguish between diaspora and hibernation. Next question, what is holoparasite, give example. Now lesson 14, ecosystem. Define ecosystem, mention its type with example. Next question, mention the components of ecosystem like as productivity, decomposition, energy flow and nutrient cycling. Next question, what is productivity, distinguish between primary and secondary productivity. Next question, what is decomposition, mention its steps. What is energy flow and draw its diagram. ड्रॉ द न्यूट्रिएंट साइकिलिंग जिसमें कार्बन साइकिलिंग एंड फॉस्फोरस साइकिलिंग बताना है. डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन कार्बन साइकिल एंड फॉस्फोरस साइकिल विल डिस्टिंग्विश. व्हाट इज इकोलॉजिकल सक्सेशन बिटवीन प्राइमरी सक्सेशन एंड सेकेंडरी सक्सेशन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, sketch the hydrarch and xerarch succession. Next question, ecosystem services, write a brief note. Next question, what is transducer and key industry animal. Next question, draw the food chain and example of simple and complex food chain. Next question, draw the food wave and distinguish between the food wave and food chain. Next question, show the DFC, detritus food chain. Next question, draw the ecological pyramid as in number, biomass and energy. Okay, now chapter 15, who termed biodiversity. Define biodiversity, mention its type of biodiversity with example. Next question, write brief about the Indian biodiversity. Next question, what are sacred groups and sacred forest. What is endemism. Next question, why we conserve the biodiversity. Next question, how do we conserve biodiversity. What are the cause of biodiversity loss. Next question, expand IUCN, NGO and their work. Next question, distinguish between sanctuary and national park. Next question, draw the species area relationship and mention the value of Z line. बहुत आता है क्वेश्चन ये एग्जाम में. Now last chapter, lesson 16, environmental issue. What is BOD, mention the BOD of fresh and dirty water. Next question, what is eutrophication? Mention its harmful effect. Next question, what is biological magnification? Give it example. Question number 4, what is algal bloom and polar vortex? Question number 5, mention the method to control the air pollution by electrostatic precipitator, scrubber and catalytic converter. Next question, mention the case study of Delhi for controlling their air pollution. Question 7, what is water pollution? Mention its source and its harmful effect. Question number 8, how waste water treatment takes place. Question number 9, what is noise pollution? Mention its harmful effect and controlling method. Question number 10, what is greenhouse effect? Mention its harmful effect and control. Question number 11, what is ozone depletion and its cause, harmful effect and control. Now question number 12, what is good and bad ozone? Now question number 13, case study of organic farming. Question number 14, case study of plastic waste of Ahmad Khan. Question number 15, case study of conservation of forest like Amrita Devi Vishnoi, Chipko movement, JFM and Jhum cultivation. Now question number 16, what is radioactive waste? Mention its type and their disposal. Now question number 17, what is solid waste? जिसमें आता है पीसीबी की फुल फॉर्म है पॉलीक्लोरिनेटेड बाइफेनाइल. ओके, तो मैंने चैप्टर 16 तक के सभी क्वेश्चन जो हैं पूरी एनसीईआरटी और पूरे बायोलॉजी सिलेबस के मैंने सेलेक्ट किए हैं एक ही वीडियो में. मैं समझता हूँ ये आप लोगों के लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल होंगे और इन सभी क्वेश्चंस को अगर आप तैयार कर लेते हैं तो डिस्टिंक्शंस तो पक्की है, डिस्टिंक्शन पक्की है बायोलॉजी के अंदर. और सारे क्वेश्चन अगर कर लिए तो आप जो है बायोलॉजी में अबव 90 नंबर ला सकते हैं. मेहनत आप लोगों को करनी है, गाइडेंस हमारा है, हम गाइडेंस देने के लिए तैयार हैं. आप लोग जो है मेहनत करें, याद करें और सभी क्वेश्चंस को तैयार करें. बोर्ड के हिसाब से हर क्वेश्चन इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है. हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि ये क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा. तो बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर एग्ज़ाम. ओके, I will meet you again in next video. Okay, bye bye.